this example, we're going to sketch the graph of two complete cycles of y equals 3 over 4 times sine of negative pi x. The pattern of the function is in the form of the a times sine of bx, where the a value is 3 over 4 and the b value, original b, is negative pi, which is less than 0. If b is less than 0, we're going to use odd even function property. Since this one is involving the sine function is an odd function. Odd function means the function of negative x is the same as negative function of the x. So for our sine case, sine of negative x is the same as negative sine x. That means the function in our problem is y equals 3 over 4 multiplied by negative sine of pi x, and we write it in the form of negative 3 over 4 times sine of pi x, where the pi x is the new argument or the part of the new function form. When we graph, we're going to graph based on this function. That tells you the a is negative 3 over 4 and the b is pi for this case. Since a is negative 3 over 4, when we find the amplitude, we're going to do the absolute value of negative 3 over 4, returns the value 3 over 4. Reflection, yes, because the b value based on the new form after applying the odd even function property, b is, no, not the a, sorry, it's the a. The a value is negative 3 over 4, which is less than 0. So then we have the reflection of the graph. The period is computed by using the formula 2 pi divided by b. The b value is pi for our new form. That means the period equals 2. After we get the period equals 2, we're going to find the width of the equal subintervals, and we break it into 4 equal subintervals in one period. Use the period divided by 4. The period is 2 divided by 4. That means the increment is 1/2. For the list of the 5 key points, starting from the left end of the cycle, 0, and go by the increment 1/2 to go to the next point of the 5 key points, 0, 1/2. Next can be 1, and then 3 over 2, and then 2. As you see, the beginning is 0, and the ending of the period is 2. To complete the cycle of the length 2. To complete the table, starting from the 0 and go by the increment 1/2. The function we use based on the new form, which is negative 3 over 4 times sine of pi x. To compute it, the amplitude, or not the amplitude, the coefficient negative 3 over 4 multiplied by the value from the list of the basic 5 key points. We call the basic 5 key points of the sine function, or the key point values starting from 0, 1, 0, negative 1, and then 0. As you go around the unit circle, starting from the 0 and go to the pi over 2, go to the pi, 3 pi over 2, and back to the 2 pi, or back to the point 0. So the y value is 0 here, and 1, and then 0, negative 1 down here, and back to 0. Then we're going to put the value in there, 0, 1, 0, negative 1, 0. Complete the computation to be 0 for the first, negative 3 over 4 for the second, 0 for the third, positive 3 over 4 for the fourth one, and the last one is back to 0. We have the maximum at 3 over 4, and minimum is the value negative 3 over 4. So I'm going to write the notes here. This is the minimum, and this one is the maximum. The order pair form, first one is 0, 0. The next is 1/2, negative 3 over 4. And the third one is 1, 0. Next one is 3 over 2, 3 over 4. The last one is 2, 0. The range of the graph is from the minimum, which is negative 3/4, to maximum 3/4. The period that we computed, we got period equals 2, and the amplitude is 3/4. Put in the graphing area. For the first cycle, we do the increment of 1/2. So 0 here, 1/2, 1, 3/2, and then 2. And then extend to the left side of the XY plane or the graphing area. Negative 1/2, negative 1, negative 3/2, and negative 2. For the first cycle, we locate the order pairs on the graphing area. The first one is 0, 0. Next is negative 3/4. Since the max and min are 3/4 and negative 3/4, I'm going to locate it on the XY plane, which I forgot to do at the beginning. So this is negative 3/4 and positive 3/4. So at 1/2, the function value is negative 3/4. At 1, function value is 0. At 3/2, the function value is 3/4. At 2, the function value is 0. And then we connect all 5 points with the smooth curve. So we get one cycle. And do the same way for the other end, the other side of the XY plane, or the other side of the graphing area. Gonna repeat the same pattern. And form another cycle. The period from the right end to the left end of one cycle, or the 2 minus 0, or just 2, which is the period. The max, the min, provide the range of the graph. The amplitude, which is the height from the midline to the top, which is the height of 3/4. This is the amplitude.